So, this is the last part of the Murli that we have been revising the last 3 days, including today's fourth day, where Baba is emphasizing on the virtue of being merciful. So, when we have mercy for everyone, then we can do real service. And Baba is asking us to also end all doubts and the arrogance of I. So we saw Baba is meeting groups, and the very first group, Baba said that stay in your original stage, do not come down, so that Maya can never win over you. So, companionship of Baba, then only we will be doubly victorious. And Mahavir and fearless. Baba talked about that for the first group. So, conquerors of all the Maya. No obstacles remain when I am combined with Baba. Baba is my constant companion. I remember that. And for the second group, Baba said, remember, like, how happy should you be for the lottery you have received for one birth that one birth of effort stays as a fortune of happiness for 21 births. And Baba said that with happy, like remembering that if we stay happy, we'll do service or we'll give Baba's introduction. True? Baba talked about being the Mahavirs. Who are the Mahavirs? Who have the weapon of knowledge that doesn't take more than a second to use. Otherwise, will be defeated. If I use it in 1 second at the right time, then I'll be constantly victorious and I'll do the right service. So now we'll continue for the further next part where Baba is talking about meeting with the teachers, where again he brings back emphasis on the essence, the main title of the Murli, that being merciful, so that we can truly do service. So Baba is meeting the teachers. And Baba, calling the teachers truly who are doing the service to teach. But we can take home one question today, that who is a teacher? Each child of Baba is a teacher because I'm teaching myself. I am taking Baba's direction and implementing on myself. For me, I'm planning, creating the plan, and teaching myself what to do, what not to do. So we are all teachers, anyways. And with our transformation, even without any words, we teach others as well. So inspiring others is being a teacher too. However, Baba is talking about the teachers who have really put their time dedicated towards giving class, or thinking about how to teach, how to make it more clear to the souls when they explain. So Baba is calling upon those teachers. So, teachers have received the fortune of service. You are the souls who satisfy so many deprived souls by giving them the Father's introduction. In service, do you specially remember the virtue of being merciful? So, when we are doing service, teaching, giving Baba's introduction, what is the most important virtue that must flow from us, or I am stable in that virtue, is being merciful. Baba is asking, while doing service, do you specially remember the virtue of being merciful? When you children of the merciful Father become merciful and do service, you have a lot of success. So all of you are merciful, the same as the Father. What is success? is when the souls get Baba's introduction. They feel they have found their father. And for that success, when I'm merciful, we can also take home another question. What is being merciful? Is no judgment at all and understanding. Everyone have their own situations, but everyone is a soul, child of God, and we are in a drama, in a play. So when you do service, being the children of the merciful Father, you have a lot of success. So all of you are merciful, the same as the Father. Do you have mercy for souls whom you do not know? So here we can ask also that whom I don't know, maybe it's easier to be merciful. I have to ask myself that do I take time to even think about those whom I don't know, like the souls in the whole world? When we sit in meditation and send Baba's energy or Sakash to the whole world, it's like whomever I don't know, I am thinking about them. But maybe it's easy to be merciful for them, but then are we merciful for everyone? Whomever we know, who may be difficult for us. So Baba is asking the question, do you have mercy for souls whom you do not know? Always be a perfect image and a great donor who is a bestower of blessings. Give weak souls power and make them move forward. Do service as an image that is complete and perfect. So always be a perfect image, complete and perfect form. Do service as an image that is complete and perfect. So I will churn on, like we must churn on what is the complete and perfect form. And the most important aspect um, is like before thinking of the complete perfect form as a deity, maybe we have to practice being complete form as a soul point of light. As a soul point of light, souls are complete, means totally content. Nothing is pulling their intellect. So in that stage, if I remember somebody, I'm sending contentment towards them and I myself feel content. And that would be the perfect service of connecting with another soul. So we can churn on that as well. Complete and perfect form as a point of light and seeing every soul in the complete form as a point of light who are full, whole, and totally. Baba is calling us to do service as an image that is complete and perfect. Number 2 point for the teachers. Do you teachers have the gift of a special lift? Why? Because teachers do not have any burden except of godly service. Baba says teachers have a gift of a special lift because teachers do not have any burden except of godly service, remembrance of the one, service of the one. That becomes easier. Since you have just one task to do, you can move forward very well in just that one task. But householders have to fulfill their responsibilities for 2 things. So their household things, everyday's responsibility, as well as the task of God. So teachers can easily remain constant and stable because only one God, remembering Him and His task, no other upheaval. But householders have to go through many things. But I think everybody still go through something or other, right? When we live with people. But particularly, Baba is separating teachers from householders, where teachers can easily remain constant and stable because they don't have to fulfill any other responsibilities. If you have to talk, then give the father's introduction. If you have to do any physical service, let it be that for which the Father has made you instruments. So the teachers have received a natural gift. Continue to take the benefit of this gift. Teachers means double light. Continue to move along as instruments, that is, be double light. Constantly experience this stage that Baba is going to explain. So, teachers are those who have no other task, and so they have that natural gift of lift, of no other burden or responsibilities. And teachers means double light because they're instruments. Instruments means to be double light. Constantly experience this stage by knowing that Karan Karavanhar is inspiring everything to happen and I am just an instrument. Then there will be success. If there is the consciousness of mind, it means that the gate to Maya has opened. To consider yourself to be an instrument means to shut the gate to Maya. So, instrument or mine, my task, feeling of ownership, I am doing, I have to do, because I'm really not doing anything. Karan, Karavan, Har, Baba is doing everything. Without him being there, without him inspiring, without him coming and awakening all of us, no work can be done. So it is his task. He knows what needs to be done, and he inspires and he makes it happen. So to consider yourself to be an instrument means to shut the gate to Maya. By considering yourself to be an instrument, you become a conqueror of Maya. You become double light and also have success. So the teachers have this lid. You can take as much benefit as you want. Teachers should check, what number am I? Right, Baba? This is number wise, but it is about the consciousness, how much I-ness is there and how much I remember that I'm an instrument. Baba is just using me. It is his task he's doing through me. So teachers should check, what number am I? Acha, Om Shanti. After that, Baba is giving a special message for the celebration of the 43rd Shiv Jayanti, and that was on 3rd of February 1979. So it's a short message. This Shivaratri, you have to accomplish the task of revealing the Father. Be fearless with authority and give the real introduction. So this Shivaratri, you have to reveal Father by saying, for that we need to be fearless with authority and then give the real introduction. Because if we go to temple, Baba keeps telling, go to the Shiva temple to do service. But do we have the authority? Because people will question, who are you? Are you Hindu? Are you following Shivratri? Or what are you giving? Why are you giving pamphlets? A lot of things can happen, right? Are we fearless, knowing that Baba is doing through us, and the authority of knowing that it is the knowledge, the truth I have to tell, I have to stick to it, and authority of also staying peaceful, calm, merciful, very gentle, loving, then we can give the real introduction. We should be completely fearless. When celebrating the festival of Shivaratri, have such programs that everyone's attention is drawn to and they recognize the creator of the world and Adidev, to whom he played his part, that is Sakar Brahma. So Baba is giving us a task to create a program that everyone's attention will be drawn to the Creator and Adidev Brahma. They start to understand how Shiv Baba creates or recreates every cycle, the new world through Sakar Brahma. That's one homework we can take. And for that, we have to be fearless and have authority. This Shivaratri is special, filled with newness to reveal the Father. When speaking, have special attention not to go into the points, but that the level of lecture is good. So the level of lecture has to be good, but Baba is saying have special attention not to go into the points. Means not expand or stretch on something, then some people will get too much into it. They may go into details, some other aspects may come, but you may miss out the other point. It has to be a balanced talk. The level of the lecture is good, where few aspects have been told, so that people go home and something stays in their head, mind. Baba says by going too much into the points, the aim is lost. Because time is lost, people get exhausted. And what is the aim? Aim is to give Baba's introduction, the virtue, the gentleness, the wisdom, and the points that is making sense, something and that will make them think, but not going into too much into the point, because the aim is long. Let there be few words in the lecture, but this should be so powerful that they are filled with the Father's introduction and love, and the magnet of this love will pull souls close to God. Father's introduction and love. Father's love through your presence, Sakar presence, you are standing there. What are the vibrations going out of you? Is that, holding that very elevated vibrations that they are pulled, and Father's introduction. They're feeling that, listening to that. So the magnet of this love will pull souls close to God. Many people know the lectures, but let there be spiritual intoxication in each one's lectures. Let the words be full of God's love. Let there be the sparkle of the Father's revelation on your forehead. Few things Baba is saying here, that let there be spiritual intoxication in your lectures. Let the words be full of God's love. Let there be the sparkle of the Father's revelation on your forehead. Only then will you be able to give everyone a vision of the Father. Intoxication, spiritual intoxication. Of what? Being God's child, having been found by Baba. And then God's love, that is totally non-judgmental. You're seeing the souls in their complete form. And just passing the message, Baba is telling to the children to, and your sparkle of the Father's revelation on your forehead. That means what? Let's churn on that. So Father's revelation is there on my forehead when I am, Baba says Nishchay, right? Conviction. I'm God's child. And this is the conference age. This is the task that's happening, God's task through all of us, through me. And I have to just tell that God is done. I am convinced that God has been revealed to me. That conviction, that intoxication, that confidence, or that deep realization will be the revelation of Father on your forehead. Only then will you be able to give everyone a vision of the Father. Celebrate this Shiv Jayanti, Shivratri, as the Shivratri for revelation. Let everyone's attention be drawn. Who is this? And who is it they have to forge a relationship with? Let everyone feel that they will receive whatever they need only from here, that they will find the key to the mine of all types of happiness here from that one God. That's the biggest task Baba has given us. Acha. Love and remembrance to all who become world benefactors on Shivratri and remain engaged in service and are going to be the stars. What is the blessing Baba is giving? Love and remembrance, which is our fortune to all of us. Who are us? Who become world benefactors on Shivratri. How do we bring benefit on the Shivratri? By revealing Baba, by giving his introduction truly, and remain engaged in service and are going to be the stars of success. So that's the Murli. And from tomorrow, you will be churning on another Murli. So I'll stop here, stop the sharing, and I'll ask you just go into silence and see what is that stayed in your mind, that's coming in your mind, and what is that you'll take home to churn, and any other discussion or questions about meaning or understanding about the little points Baba said, simple ones today, right? Okay, let's take a minute. Okay, Om Shanti, everyone. Do you like to share your points?
Om Shanti, Mister.
Om Shanti, brother.
So, the second paragraph where Baba is talking to the teacher, so there Baba says, the consciousness of mind, right? So that's the gate to open, gates that we open for Maya to come in. So Baba says, consider yourself to be an instrument there. So when you consider yourself to be an instrument there, you're closing the Maya, shutting the gate of, so Maya cannot come in. So the instrument, when we consider ourselves to be an instrument, then we feel double life. We don't feel that burden. We can make ourselves completely free from that burden. So and we can all, Baba say, also experience that it is Karan Karavan who's inspiring you to do this or to make this happen. So this is the takeaway.
Very nice, brother. Yeah, that's a powerful point that we can shut the gate to Maya just by considering ourselves instrument. That's such simple and powerful method. When the ownership comes, mind comes, that is where all the trouble begins. So that's one shift we have to do. Instrument and give to Baba. Be sincere, but everything is Baba doing through me and no burden. Yeah. Thank you so much. Anyone else?
You were just sharing about the instrument part. Of course, there were two things you were suggesting we should really explore on. One is about the teacher. And in this Murli, very clearly, Baba is making absolute difference between Grihasti and teachers. So Baba is only talking about the main teachers, what whom he sometimes calls as his Guru Bhai. So now this teacher, if you see, instead of going into who is the teacher, there's one point which he said, I was just thinking. See, who is an instrument? Nimit, who knows nothing, is his own, who's just a messenger of God, who just takes to give. So when Baba says that teachers as instrument, Maya doesn't enter, I was just thinking, when does Maya enter? Maya's entry is it only because for an instrument? There are so many gates she has got for Maya to enter. Is the instrument the only gate shutter? So
Actually, I think we have to churn what is Maya.
how can being an instrument, yeah, I just trying as a teacher, I'm not talking as an householder, as a teacher, but, and we know who's a Rajyoga teacher, how Maya doesn't come in. Can it be, I think that I can think of only one Maya in that. One Maya is, this is not my knowledge. Sometimes, when they sit on the gaddi and when they speak of the knowledge, we think, oh my God, this sister or teacher was sitting there, she's sharing such knowledge. But if you see some of the teachers, what they say, Baba ne kaha, Baba ne kaha. I've seen, some of them just prefixing this and then going about with things. Maybe that one point we can take for a teacher.
Yeah. So actually, what is Maya? Maya is that voices inside. If I'm affected by anything that's happening, that is Maya. So in the service field, particularly for teachers as well, many things happens, many things. You are put aside, you are not given the service, starting from there to something goes wrong because a lot of people were waiting there, something they wanted to target in a service place. Everywhere, wherever you are, um, if you're affected, you failed, Maya has entered. But do you have trust that it's Baba's task and whatever is happening is meant to happen in the sense of that is beneficial, or something that has gone wrong has to be corrected, but I have to stand still with feelings, with that good feelings, courage, power to face it, to handle it, to not feel down in any sense, like Baba says, what is it? Disheartening, nothing. You said there's nothing like that because I'm just an instrument. Baba is using me rightly. It is Baba is the boss, the manager. He is putting me here. This is happening to me, and this is meant to be. Or Baba is watching, but I'm still there, always there for Baba, and I trust Baba, and I'll pass through any situation. That is how I see it. The moment I say mine, I have to fix it. I'm doing it. Why you are saying like that to me? How can you say like that to me? These are all the Maya. But the moment you say that, yeah, whatever it is, the person is saying that in the field of service, I'm talking about, particularly as Baba says, Baba knows everything. I'm here for Baba, and I'm not affected. And affected means ego. Ego is false identity. When I recognize myself as Anu, I'll be gone, like I'll be carried away. So that's aspect I understand from this line when Baba says that the gate to Maya
Yeah.
opens.
Yes, I agree with you. I've seen sometimes some of these teachers, when they speak and all, no, we as students, we say, wow, what knowledgeful people and all. And then we accost them later. We said, what was that thing? They say, did we say? I don't know. I don't remember even sharing that. They say, I just don't know. When you asked a question, I just said, oh, Baba, I don't know what to answer. Please come and you answer because I'm not able to handle the situation. And I've heard some of these lecturers, or I mean Raj Yoga teachers. So when you spoke about that instrument, I liked also when you spoke about mercy. So I think that is also one of the quality a teacher should have. That I have to say, I may be sitting on a gaddi, but every soul down or seated over there is on a special, unique journey. And if they have that kind of sympathy and compassion, helping hand, like a very higher consciousness thing, I think that also, when you spoke about mercy, I took it to be as one of the quality for the teachers. Of course, sometimes mercy may be also damaging. I just cannot just give pity, 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 and uh, a
You
comfort
cannot
zone,
be, that is
comfort
sympathy.
zone.
Yeah, you have
But
to be, you have to have empathy. Empathy
so
is
I
that.
empathy. So and I should have no attachment, and I should have good discerning. I think this when you were just saying for a teacher, both this it's something nice. Even though I am not a Raj Yoga teacher, because today Baba is making up. Even though Baba is saying each one of us are teachers, but today very clearly he speaks between teachers versus householders. Thank you, sister.
Yeah, thank you. That's one aspect, definitely. There shouldn't be any arrogance when you are a teacher that I know this, or I said that, or I have churned this knowledge very well. So, surely, like they're so much in connection with Baba when they're sitting there. Many times that's true. They may not know what they are speaking, and that understanding and humility is important. Then I'm truly an instrument and service. I'm doing service for Baba. Otherwise, no service. Service means you must earn, you must do the part, do the work, and earn something. Otherwise, I don't think I did the work even. Baba says people will forget in few days. Didn't stay in their heart, it didn't strike to their heart. They may say today, great, great, wow, what a lecture, but tomorrow they forget. So I didn't do the work, neither I earn anything. So that is the arrogance of teachers. The point you are pointing out. That's the most important aspect, that it's Baba who is speaking through them, and the teachers must know that. Otherwise, that is where the Maya comes, or Maya doesn't come. Yeah. Thank you. A very important discussion, Girija sister. Let's hear from others who would like to share their points.
Just a question, sister.
Yes.
But
Yes.
what if one of the teachers is saying something,
Mm-hmm.
and of course, in all humility, also saying that Baba is speaking to them? But what if something that is being said is actually not the truth?
Mm-hmm.
This can also happen because
Yeah.
it's their own understanding of what Baba is trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes their own understanding may not be at the highest spiritual stage to explain what Baba actually wants to explain.
Right.
So it is also the knowledge of the student
Mm-hmm.
to take Baba's blessing and absorb what Baba wants him to absorb.
Yeah.
Just a
So
point of view.
yeah, I'll agree with that, because there's no distinction between teacher and student here. By the way, they are doing their part. It is in their part that they have surrendered, or they're doing service and teaching. But we all are equal, same souls, children of God. We all are being awakened by God at the moment, and each soul is absorbing what Baba is teaching. There is a realization, there is deep, feelings, understanding deep within you, and that is most important. That's why we have to rely on what Baba is saying. And sometimes we go and ask the teachers, because if there is any doubt, But what the teacher tells is not the whole answer. The discussion opens up the student's intellect further, and the student might understand even more clearly or deeply than what teacher actually explained. So you are right. We are all equal. The teacher might have understood something and emphasizing because her role is sitting on the seat to be able to speak, doesn't mean that everything the teacher is saying is accurate. And we have to really rely on the points Baba is making on the Murli and churn ourselves.
Sister, that was really a very nice, what to say, the sister had shared. See, what is today's Murli is only the top-down approach. What should be the approach of the teacher towards that? But this happens. This is not something which the sister shared. This really happens. So many times we go to these teachers, even leaving our counselors at home, and we rely on them. Now, Ramnath Bhai was asked about this, like, what does he think? He says, see, even a Lokik teacher may teach something in a class, and you as a student, you have already done some early reading. You know what the teacher is sharing is not correct. But at that moment in the class, will you get up and say, teacher, you're wrong? Pustak mein aisa diya hai. No, you won't do that. But you will go out and afterwards, if you really want to understand, ma'am, you said something, but I think the book is wrong. And then we'll go and show. And that really changes. So if suppose I have gone over there and I do not like, at that moment, I think if I feel something is wrong, it's not there, I should just come out and I should tell Papa, see, I don't think this, whatever is this aspect is there anyhow, because you kept a teacher there, I'm going to take it, but you better take care because you are the one who have sent this. I think that kind of thing, this was given by me. But today I wanted you to share with us. And today that is the heart of the Murli. I love this word, Sakshatkar, revelation, Shivratri. Let me tell you, whenever Shivratri comes, and even 18th January, I know it is only a thing, I become a cocoon, like going inside. But Shivratri, it's like going outside, telling the world. For me, every time I think, okay, what should I do this Shivratri? I wait to see what is Baba's. कभी कभी वो इशारे देते हैं ये करना वो करना. And I love the way when they make these pamphlets and all this, and I love to do. And I had such kind of service in my early days. I used to love just, it's for me like as if I'm an event manager. An event manager, what they do in weddings and all, like that in Shivaratri. Something it was very this. Can you also say what is it? Because so many Shivratris have come. And I'm saying, oh, Baba, what to do? So many Shivratris have come, 88th and all. Still, we are not able to even tell. Still, people say Shankar, Shankar, Shankar. Like, what is that Sakshatkar which should run in my blood? Which should run in. For me, I'm telling you, it's really, I wait for the Shivratri, whether it's taking a small flag and going on the road or making the flag, it's something very unique. Can we also get some more churnings on this Sakshatkar and revelation in Shivratri?
Surely. So there are many ways how the Sakshatkar will happen. I know that should be the zeal and enthusiasm that, yes, I have to tell everybody, and this is Shiva and Shankar are different and all that. But I think in deep silence, as we connect with Baba, there will be some thoughts, feelings, as we say, intuition. It's a sense that you can capture that what is the calling, what you want to do on this Shivaratri. That is more, people are more visionary. So, what is that physically I can do that will attract people's attention? A beautiful, I don't know, flyer, something more sensible, neutral way of putting together, that will give some feeling a peace or something to somebody, because people are looking for peace, people are looking for solutions, harmony. There is so much deep inside disharmony. So physically that, but Baba in today's Murli itself mentioned you have to have courage and authority, because people can fight with you too at the moment. Something like that happened actually here, this Shivaratri in the temple, because more and more we are moving forward, more and more it will be tamo pradhan or body conscious. People will be more thinking about, this is my culture or my religion, who are you, what is that you do, and all that. So physically what you'll do, I wanted to say, in silence, if you sit in with Baba and say, this time what new can I do physically, that will be beautiful, that people would be interested to see, and that will stay in their memory, in their heart. But most important aspect is, what is that vibration I'm carrying? And the vibration um, has to be also like revelation by being you, the God's child. No matter what's happening, how gracefully you can smile and peacefully you still talk through, no matter what's happening. That's what people take home. That is revelation. At the end, Baba has said every soul will get Baba's introduction. That doesn't mean that they will know God Shiva, who comes, who establishes new world, and the cycle continues. But everyone will experience the elevated, pure love that God gives, and through you. And because whatever we know as God, people will get that sakshatkar, in the sense they are seeing somebody in their highest vibration or stage, that is that matches to their own. That's why they feel that, yes, this is what we want from life. Highest vibrations, highest conducting, highest relationships, interactions, and that is only the vibration that you carry. Vibration of being God's child, very loving, no judgment. Who am I to do or say anything to anybody? Even to that teacher, I don't have to say anything. I will take home what the teacher said, and when I will sit in meditation, I'll reflect through. I will know myself that this is the answer, and I'll go with it. If you're asking teacher, what should I do? Whatever answer the teacher has given, you may not still take it, because your heart doesn't say it is right. And in meditation, you know that, no, I cannot do that. You will get another answer. This is the right thing I have to do. So it boils down to, what is that connection with Baba? We are souls. I'm nothing else but soul. But then what is it soul mean? Like the complete form, totally content, no matter what's happening, what others are saying or doing, doesn't matter. Everybody has a role. Everybody have their own understanding. Let them do and say. Either alokik, doesn't matter, in the world or in spiritual context. Am I content and happy with Baba? That's all. If I can carry that with me, I will reveal Baba, no matter where. That's how I understand. And thank you for taking me to this long discussion, everyone. Do we still have time? I don't know. Anyone else who would like to share their point? Anyway, this is a deeper aspect, right? Baba is teaching us every day with so much love. Let's absorb love and understanding. And revelation every day gives us chance. So your interaction, your energy with others will reveal Baba. So if we pay attention to that, always there will be a best interaction. Is it okay? Am I making sense, Girija, sister?
Yeah, I don't say. You know why? I feel most of the time we beat around the bush, like taking a procession of Shivlingas, going and telling them about Shankar. I said, what is this, Baba? You had a point, and ye aapka baap hai to tell that. Why, something, only on that day. I'm not talking about any other days. On that day, as if that's only one day left or something. I'm saying, why we have to beat around the bush and tell them, taking them everyone and saying, come here, bus. Just a point. So I wanted to hear so many others here who are here. What are their experiences? Some of them have good experiences. So if we also come to know, no, we can apply that. I love to hear experiences of Shivratri. Maybe it gives us a little bit of, we can add it like a Wikipedia, Shivratri Wikipedia with us. That's why I had asked the question.
Sure, I think that's a invitation for all of us here. Definitely, maybe if not right now, let's take a day, some time to reflect through, to collect what is the experience, and we can share here. And so we can inspire each other. There's something new, service-wise, experience-wise, and my effort will also become clear to me. What is that I need to do? Right. I think we look for the fulfillment experience, doing service that is useful. So that thoughts may come too. But yeah, sharing with each other and in silence churning or connecting with Baba will give us ideas for service. And it's all about experience that we want to give to others as well. So I hope everybody's taking that invitation and Rakhi Ben can coordinate how people can share their experience of Shivaratri and share with each other. We'll see that. Yeah.
Om Shanti, I will share a small thing about Shivratri. So that which we conducted this time in our place. So our agenda was to focus the devotees, because there are so many devotees. They do so much of devotion. They have very beautiful feeling towards God.
Yeah.
But they don't really come to sender because they've not really paid attention to what Brahma Kumaris does, or when we often go to meet them and give the pamphlets, right? So they may not take it, or they don't come, or maybe their part is not yet started to come to that center. So vice versa. So here our intention was to create a model of a temple. Okay, so this time we created Somanath temple here, artificial Somanath temple, and we socialized it through social media, and also through newspapers, and created some pamphlets about it and then circulated all over. So many devotees came with pure devotion in that intention, right, to do worship and so on. So that was one opportunity where we had to explain to them what is Shiva and how this all starts. So where we had also the exhibition where we placed we know that we have the pictures, the pictorial exhibition.
Yeah.
So we hanged, and then those who came, so we gave them the introduction of Shiva. And so what happened? We got around 250 people registered for the course. Okay, so that was the outcome. So there are people who see, when somebody who's a devotee, core devotee, when they come to Brahma Kumaris, or when they see the center, they may not understand what they are doing. Okay, so because from outside, a devotee will have a different concept altogether inside, and his point of view will be completely different. He is devotion, that sort of a mindset he'll have, right? So towards God. So when and he would be only going to, I would be interested to go into temple, right? So he find that energy going there and taking that energy is useful for him, rather than coming to sender, because they don't see sender as a temple, right? So here, when we created this artificial temple, so they their bhavana, right? Their feeling still was there, and they came to see it. So we know that our see Baba's intention is also to give them the message. We can't make everyone BKs, but at least we can give them the message. And 250 people have received the message. I mean, not 250, many people have received the message, but at least 250 have registered. So in that way, if you look at it, this all part of revelation, right? So when the time comes, right, they'll have that vision or sakshatkar about the instrument soul explaining to them about what God is and how we have to remember him and so on. Right? So this, I feel this is all one or the other techniques where we are revealing Baba, right, or giving others an opportunity to come to close. So not all 250 will become BK, maybe one or two will realize, and others will definitely when their time comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. That is the revelation. We have to, right, as BKs right now, we have to really understand more and see how and what can we do to, tell that who is God and God means what does it mean to be, God's children or whichever way, whatever way. But we will, you said it right, like that's what visionary, right? Like if we put a temple, they will come and say, hey, what is this? Otherwise, if you tell, come to Brahma Kumaris to learn meditation, they would say, oh, I don't need it, because they still, believe in devotion. But that's okay. At the end, this is how is the revelation. That's what I was saying. Everybody will come to know, hear you, even experience something extraordinary through your interaction, and that is how they will get Baba's introduction at the end, because not everybody will become big, so that is being merciful, understanding of the play, but not judging. Who am I don't know, like you said, they may wake up when their time will still come, but we keep doing. That is our service, to be there in different ways, if we can draw their attention towards us. They register, they understand today or not, but some will come, take the course, some will stay until end, some will become BK, some will not, but that is how they will get Baba's introduction. Yeah. But I'm sure Girija and her Harpreet sister, they want revelation, and this is what Baba is also meaning. But for me, I was talking, or what I always think is more subtle way. Like my energy is not disturbed. I don't forget who am I as a soul. Then I'm on the right track to give introduction, no matter where I am. So we have to pay really attention to that, and that is where this whole sentence will make sense. That consciousness of mine, or being an instrument. I'm just here for, how they go for volunteer work. So yeah, I'm here for Baba. I'm standing there. Then what kind of um, energy am I carrying? I think we really miss out with energy work. We do a lot of physical work, but what is my state of mind? Many times I forget or I miss it. I flow with the negative situation for some time. Then I wake up and I say, what is happening? I have to change. So that is where everything is lost. There is no revelation of Baba or introduction of Baba. That's how I feel. So energy they will carry with you, experience with them, actually. Yeah. Very interesting discussion, but I think let's now wrap up for today. I'm sure we all have taken some thoughts. We can churn further with Baba, and we'll get some nice, beautiful answers, and we can share further. So are we ready? We can go for a few minutes of meditation. So let's take a few deep breaths in and out. As you feel comfortable in your physical costume, remind yourself that I am a light, a soul, who is full with its treasured store of peace, total peace, contentment. Nothing of this story pulls my attention or affects me. I'm here to play a role, and I, the soul, is capable, as I am full with all the virtues, to play the role with righteousness, with lightness, with love. And every time I take home with me a fulfilling, satisfying, peaceful experience. I, the soul, am the master. I play the role of my physical costume and role with the qualities of my soul. All I experience is the light. I'm a light. Whatever is happening around me gets this light, and anything that is negative dissolves. I let it all dissolve in that light, because the light of my soul is being filled with the current of light from the Supreme Soul. Supreme Soul, God, shows me the mirror, who I am, as He is the light, incorporeal, imperishable, immortal, tiny point of light. So I am too, a tiny point of light. All the virtues and powers I constantly receive from Him. So I stay assured with all those virtues and powers which make me move through life and all situations peacefully. All I have to do is come back to that light, stay in the awareness of that light, and remember that I'm an instrument, just an instrument. It is God who is doing the task of revelation of Himself to the world. All I have to do is be there. Let Him use me as an instrument. All I have to say is, I'm present for you, my sweet Baba. So feel the light, carry the light with you, light of God, and share with everyone in the world. Om Shanti. Thank you, everyone. See you again.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Divine Family. Thank you, Anuben. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Till that time, have a wonderful day.